Hi, I'm John Navarre with Middle East Travel and Tourism.
John, thank you so much for giving Breaking Travel News some time here.
Absolutely.
You've been traveling across ITB Berlin with the Apple Vision Pro. Would love to kind of hear your kind of first kind of impressions of the product and the implications it has for the travel and tourism sector.
Sure. Well, I mean, it's certainly a novel product. I mean, I've enjoyed using it. I'm going to keep using it and experimenting with it. I'm still in a learning phase. But here at ITB Berlin, basically, I've just been experimenting with taking 3D video of a lot of the booths. You know, there's a lot of moving people here, a lot of moving activity. So it's great for capturing people in depth and 3D. So just doing a lot of experimentation here throughout the day and yesterday. It's something I'm still learning about. There's a lot of functionality here, and I think I only have barely broken the ice with it. But a lot of potential for the future.
Give us some potential sort of use cases in terms of travel and tourism and destination marketing, perhaps.
I think really in terms of travel and tourism, the 3D filming, the 3D viewing aspects on this, especially the immersive, I would almost call it like 4D, because it's really more than the 3D that we've gotten used to over the past decade or so. So the immersive or 4D or ultra 3D, whatever you want to call it, features are I think what really have a lot of potential in tourism for the future. For example, last week I was in Egypt and I was at the pyramids and I was shooting 3D film at the pyramids, but also viewing, because of course you can see through it, you can view the environment around you. And so viewing the pyramids in front of me and then pulling up some windows, looking up some facts about the pyramids and if I have a question about what's this or what was the function of this opening or when, what year were these built, things like that, those are things you can pull up immediately. So it really, I think, expands the world, expands possibilities for tourists around the world to have information not only right at your fingertips, but more than just 2D information, more than looking at a phone. You can actually see what you're looking at while you're reading about what you're looking at or looking up something about it. It's, like I said, this is only the tip of the iceberg.
And of course, travel is such an experiential product, right? So it's naturally kind of an ideal kind of extension of that.
Absolutely. And like I said, the immersive capabilities of this are just what really impressed me. I mean, right now Apple only has its own sort of proprietary immersive media on the device, but I think the potential for filmmakers, for people who are doing media, to go out and film more immersive content that can be put on the device and loaded onto it. I know Apple has done a little bit of trying to explain some new formats and get some filmmakers to sort of adopt these new formats so that it can be compatible with the immersive features of the Apple Vision Pro. And I think when that starts to explode, it's just going to be incredible because you really feel like you're right there in the scene. I mean, some of the scenes they have on here, for example, on the moon, for example, I mean, you don't just look at it straight and look around. I mean, you look up, up, down, left, right, you look behind you, and everything is like you're actually in the room or on the moon in that case.
Listen, thank you so much for sharing your experiences so far with the Vision Pro with Breaking Travel News, and we look forward to seeing more updates from you as the weeks and months go by.
Absolutely, thanks a lot.